The value of video. It's Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman, talking with Steven from Lasso, amazing sponsor, key resource, and in one of our fittest sponsors out there, past personal trainer, right, Steven, in your previous Lasso, before Lasso life?
That's right, in a previous life.
Is it cliche, Steven, or did the gyms get very crowded in the beginning of the year when you were a personal trainer back in the day?
It's definitely a big truth. So it's even now as I go to the gym, I have to pick times that are less crowded. So
Yeah, that's a common thing. Well, you have shared with us many times in person, online. Lasso has been a great key resource and sponsor, but you wanted to talk a little bit about one of my favorite topics, the value of video, especially how people are using video on their website. Tell us a little more about that.
yeah, so I mean, the commonality and really a lot of people put a lot of their emphasis with their marketing to generate new patients on, hey, we need to run ads, we need to have a great SEO campaign, which is important to drive traffic. But really, I feel as though they overlook the importance of having a website that's crafted to really inspire somebody to take
Yeah.
action to actually come to their practice, right? So we see the best way to do that is through having a really well produced video of your practice, of patient testimonials, explaining services where it's enough to really inspire somebody to take action and pick up the phone.
I mean, I like that. I mean, really, video builds trust. I mean, I get now a chance to lecture around the country. I was out in Ohio, and I say to people, did I seem like how I would be from being on the Facebook group? That, yeah, I watch all your videos. You seem exactly like that way. And, you're going to be part of this event. I appreciate it. The Academy of Sports Dentistry, they said, we love your videos, Dr. Nacho, because video shares a story. It starts to build trust, starts people know, I know that person. So if you're a dentist in your town, what I'll share about dentists, Steven, is they're not used to being on video. So you guys have worked with so many clients. Do you help decrease the video in-office fear factor? Because I know a lot of my friends would say, I'd love Lasso to do my website, but I'm not so sure about these on-site videos. Tell us how you guys sort of bring down the fear, raise the confidence.
Absolutely. So we do a fantastic job at that. First and foremost, a lot of people are a bit hesitant of the idea of how long it's going to take to do all these different videos that we produce for them, but we get it all done in one day. We're there for one day. In terms of making them comfortable, anyone who comes to your practice from Lasso to produce a video, they're trained on how to make the best experience. We help with the staging, the scripting, we make you comfortable. We actually use a format in which we're interviewing the doctors, and we clip those different videos we've created to make it seem very authentic and genuine. So we do a good job making them comfortable to make them look the best.
And I also share, so the benefit of this is massive for patient awareness, new patients, but the added benefit I'll call, while I always say do the work while you're doing the work, is your potential new team members get to see your practice, right? Mm-hmm. So right now, I'm a dental practice owner. I was at my dental practice yesterday. You guys are doing our new website for our hygiene center. I'm excited about that. And, finding team members, sometimes your team members leave because they're going to a different industry. They want to be a sommelier instead of a front desk team member. So when you interview someone, they also check out your videos. I don't know if any of your clients have seen the benefit of that, or you can kind of see that as somebody in the dental space also sharing your story with team.
100%. That's actually a great point. At another group I did a speaking for, one of the doctors who owns multiple practices brought that up, and it's a great point. If I'm looking to join a dental practice, and essentially my face value of meeting you is your website, let's say, or your social media presence, and it's from 2003 and it's super antiquated, that's my impression of your practice, similarly to a potential patient, right? So if we're able to showcase it's a great culture, fun staff, people are smiling, having fun at work, why would I not want to be a part of that team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I think what's key is dentists are doing such amazing things inside their practices and their operatories. And I say this in a kindly annoying way to my dentist. They're doing 2023 awesome dentistry, and their website looks like it was from when the internet was invented. And, that is actually a Sebastian Maniscalco joke. I don't want to take credit for someone's joke, but you're a great dresser like my brother. I try to dress nicely for you. There's that movie with Gosling and Steve Carell where he upgrades his wardrobe. You're talking to a dentist at a CE event, not just CE event. They're 43 years old. They say, hey, Steven, I got a good practice enough. Right. What's the benefit of me updating my website? Outside of the new patient part, I see it as a great way to just be proud of what you do. You did one of the Nacho dentists on our group, Dr. Wade's websites. After they're done with this process, what are they saying to you and the Lasso team?
Definitely. So, I mean, what I love about Lasso, and I've been doing this industry dental marketing the last 9 years. I've worked with 3 other companies, and definitely something that's a standalone with Lasso is the amount of effort we put into each account and the amount of attention we put into each account. So anyone we work with, you have your own account manager who's there from A to Z, from the production of the website to once live to checking in every month. And really, we hold your hand through the whole way. And once it all comes to light, we have the videos on there, beautifully crafted website. We're seeing the results. It's definitely, I mean, it's just a win for everybody. So
And
it's a great
I want to
experience.
share too that updating your wardrobe, updating your websites for dentists that are any age or stage. I don't know if you've thought about this point, but I just thought about as you were talking about it. Why would a dentist who's going to retire or sell their practice in 5 years want to invest in Lasso? Because that showcases your practice to potential buyers. I was just talking with an awesome dentist who bought into a practice and was asking me about my hygiene center. And I said, hey, let me check out your website. I want to see your team. She goes, oh, yikes, it needs updating. She was embarrassed. And, when I clicked on it, it wasn't a bad website. It just probably didn't reflect what she wanted it to reflect. So do you see the benefit of dentists even later in their career, if they're 5 or 10 years away from selling, updating their website, adding videos to make their practice more attractive for selling?
Without a doubt, 110%. On top of that, with Lasso, something unique would be that we track everything down to a granular level in terms of the profitability of our services and the practice. So we're able to actually show them through an integration with the practice management software how many patients we're generating each month, are they showing up to the appointments, and how much production stemming from these patients. So when you're selling that practice, you then have a value proposition for that potential buyer that I have a web presence that's establishing this many new patients per month, right? So that's a great value that we could display.
So updated websites for everyone, videos for everyone. I always say things are for a variety of reasons in life, both money and morale. So bringing in new patients, helping more people, super important, but also just being proud about the place. I was just in my office yesterday. We spend so much time in our dental practice, Steven. Let's use video and website to kind of show them off to our community. Tell us, just as we wrap up, I like to get dentists off of, just find out the momentum. So people can text Lasso, LASSO, to 215-543-6454. They can, my team is putting this in the comments now, but what does the process look like to work with you? Do you do a Zoom demo? Do you talk to somebody on the phone? Just break down that demo process.
Yeah, so really simple. Essentially, you can reach out to me directly at my email, steven@lassomd.com. I just do a quick discovery call typically for 5 minutes to get an idea of what you have going on and what you're looking to accomplish. And then I do my research, my due diligence, and then we do a Zoom call for about 20 to 30 minutes, a screen share. You can do it at any time, really flexible schedule. And we could get you a quote for what you're looking for. So it's all done just through about a 20 to 30-minute demo.
That's really awesome. I mean, you've helped dentists at our events. I want to ask you, you're coming to events this year. You go to a lot of events, and I'm not asking you to say ours are a favorite, but what has been some of the fun parts about being at Dental Nacho's events over the past for you?
Really, to be candid, I'm not just saying it, but they are my favorite events, and I've been to hundreds of events over the last 9 years, right? But really, the team does a great job. I mean, you yourself make every single person there that's exhibiting or sponsoring, even the dentist, feel very warm and welcome, and it's such an engaging event. And then your whole team there, the whole team, is just there the whole time, checking in, making sure everything's good to go. And overall, it's a great vibe, great food. It's always just a good time. So,
and I always say people bring their regular selves first, their dental self second, get to know people as people. But I also share 2 things with my team, Steve. It's like, if it doesn't help, it doesn't matter. But whether I'm doing an implant, whether I'm coaching, once I know it helps, be proud to sell help. So when people are at events, I want them to use that energy to update their website, to connect with Dental Warranty, to find out about reviews, because that's the time to make decisions that can make your life more successful and less stressful. And I really appreciate you supporting everything we do. As we wrap up, what is the best way for someone to reach out to you directly? What's the Lasso website? Should they do it through email? Leave us with how to do that.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to me directly to schedule a demo, just shoot me an email directly at Steven, which is STEVEN @lassomd.com, or you can even visit our website and schedule through there, and that's www.lassomd.com.
Awesome. And I'll tell them they can ask for the most Nacho TLC pricing available at that time, right? You guys
That's
treat
right.
members great, and I really appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Dr. Nacho.
Have a great rest of the day.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right.